Hey listeners, this is Mindful Talks podcast. Welcome to the 11th episode of hashtag Decoding UI UX. Today we're going to discuss the importance of color in mobile app design. So we are well familiar that both user experience as well as user interface plays a significant role when it comes to engaging more users. However, you cannot deny the influence of various colors in app design. The fact is, the app designers shouldn't just concentrate on making the app user friendly, but also equally they should emphasize on selecting the right proportion of colors. So yes, people would love a colorful and attractive app, which helps in the interpretation of your app's content. But the question is, like, before the app designing is choosing colors for different segments of the mobile app. So you have to choose the color for your app icon, the logo and the primary colors, and most importantly, select the color scheme. The app designers in most cases would follow the latest trends in app design while selecting the colors, which isn't a bad idea at all. You must note that each one of the hues have an impact and communicative power with the user. So if you'll analyze it even more deeper way, then you'll come to know that if you're using red, it would simply imply the call to action and is more impulsive. So the yellow is related to delight and optimism. Green is more associated with the nature and environment and is connected with money and wealth. Orange represents excitement and enthusiasm. Blue is again a dynamic color known for prosperity and serenity. Now let's speak about choosing the color for the icon especially. So if you visit the Google Play Store or Apple App Store, you can view numerous app icons have a plethora of colors. The color of the icons is most chosen depending on what type of app it is. So here your understanding and knowledge of the hues will come into the play. You have to make the selection very carefully. The possible way out is following the current design trends and then maybe choose the prevalent colors such as red, blue or green. If you have done research or deep research, you must have seen that blue is the most widely used color found in popular apps such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, etc. But if you want your app icon to look different, then you can use the various shades of green as well. Now the point is, how can you pick the right color scheme? So you should know that selecting the right color scheme is indeed one of the critical jobs that you have got in your hands. So when you go out for making the choice, there are different aspects that need to be taken into consideration, such as color associates of your region and brand colors and so on. What you need to do is choose the simple colors to enhance the UX. The simple colors look pleasing to the eyes, and at the same time it becomes easier for the user to read the content. In fact, according to one of the researchers, it has been found the most users prefer simple colors while using Adobe Color CC. So when you're using simple colors, it is better to go with 2 or most probably 3 colors. Now let's study the study of color schemes used. The first is monochromatic. This is one of the simplest color scheme used for designing apps, as you have to take each of the color right from the base. It will have a good impact and will have a sober look, I would say. It contains only one color along with the shades, tones and tints. You can create elegant, innovative designs with it. The second is analogous. This color scheme is prepared from associated colors where one is used for prominence while the other is used to enhance the scheme. In this, you will have to mainly use 3 hues which are closely related to each other. And the main challenge is to decide which color to use as to give the app more sophisticated look so that users feel more relaxed and at peace. The third is complementary. These are the most contrasting colors and contrary to each other. Their main purpose is to gain the focus of the user. So here basically 2 colors are selected. One remains dominant while the other is contrasting or balancing it. However, one must be assured that colors are chosen carefully for the content that does not look very bright. Then comes custom color scheme. So when you're deciding to implement the custom color scheme, use the color wheel intelligently. But it is not that only experienced designers can lay their hands on it. So if you had just started, then the advice would be to use more of a traditional color scheme, and if you want to succeed, then try using only one or two base color. Then comes compound color scheme, also known as the split complementary scheme. It combines base color as well as couple of analogous colors. It is similarly contrasting as complementary color but does not have good visual outlook. Then comes choosing the color shades. Selecting the color shade of the app is also important, and here the designer needs to blend black with the base color. Its main objective is to make the mobile design more attractive. It also highlights certain specific areas of the app, such as its functionality. Then comes the point in which you need to use even Adobe Color CC. So the main function of Adobe Color CC is to make the job of the designers easier by simplifying the task of the selecting required color. As such, you can choose any color as the base color and also add and save the plates directly. Then comes the effects of color contrast. So the designers need to make use of the color contrast to prevent the eyes from strain. It divides the colors of the app so that users can easily get the attention. Now the question comes, what about visually impaired people? So you can also design for the people suffering from the problem of color blindness who cannot differentiate between colors. They have problem in identifying base colors such as red, blue or green, but you can make use of the strokes, patterns, signs and indicators, etc. to make it easier for such people so that they can read the content. So yes, we have come to the point in which we need to conclude this episode, but lastly I must say that we have evidently seen how color is important while designing the user interface and user experience of a mobile app. It can give your app a standout response in the market competition. So yeah, you have to give equal emphasis on its like colors and UI, UX design and everything. The right choice of your color is most important, and it must be done with extreme care. Make the best use of color schemes and contrast to enrich the app design. In case you are searching for an extraordinary app design, just to visit www.mindinventory.com right now to contact a team full of experts. So yes, this is it. Let's meet in the next episode. Till then, keep on searching good content, keep on learning and keep on advancing.